Before I start this video, just a quick notice to anyone easily offended to stereotypes. That's exactly what this video is. I mean it all in good humor. I don't mean to offend anyone. But if you are easily offended by this sort of thing, please click away now. Thank you. If you're like me, the current March Madness teams are boring you to hell, and you need a change. We're not talking about the Michigan State Wolverines or the Wichita State Shockers. No fucking way. What you need is something to spice up the team names. That's why I've come up with my own personal March Madness, with teams I come up with my very own imagination. Take a look. The nerdy black kids versus the Asian jocks. The open-minded Republicans versus the close-minded Democrats. The white basketball players versus the black hockey players. Peaceful Nazis versus the bloodthirsty vegetarians. The porn star virgins versus the pregnant nuns. The child-friendly pedophiles versus the child-friendly priests. The gay Christians versus the counter-terrorist Islams. The violent kittens versus the friendly crocodiles. The religious scientists versus the atheists for creationism. The skinny Americans versus the fat Africans. The friendly bullies versus the anger management psychiatrists. The Mormon druggies versus the clean celebrities. The mutated physical therapists versus the speech therapists with lisps. The dumb nerds versus the intelligent druggies. The Canadians who hate the letter A versus the pirates who hate the letter R. The musically talented boy bands versus the shitty operas. The shy talk show hosts versus the talkative monks. The attractive grandparents versus the ugly models. The hot ice cream versus the cold lava. The Italians who don't like pizza versus the French who don't like cheese. Normal substitute teachers versus the normal music videos. The eco-friendly lumberjacks versus the animal-friendly hunters. The fat sprinters versus the skinny sumo wrestlers. The green Mario versus the red Link. Posh Americans versus the redneck Brits. The preppy poor kids versus the grateful rich kids. The healthy cookies versus the unhealthy vegetables. The ugly blondes versus the attractive redheads. The funny knock-knock jokes versus the boring blonde jokes. The rich Southerners versus the poor Northerners. Team Justin Bieber, fuck no, versus Team One Direction. And finally, Team I Don't Give a Shit versus Team They All Kinda Suck. Make some bets, show it to your friends, they won't expect it coming. They'll be too busy betting on Michigan State or the Wichita Shockers. But when you ask them, hey, who would win in a fight, the peaceful Nazis or the bloodthirsty vegetarians? They'll be stunned. They won't have an answer, and you'll win all the money. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you like this video and want to see more upcoming videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like, give it a comment, and I will see you next time I make a video. Bye!